In this episode, I'm sharing the 3 essential techniques that top brands like Alex Hormozi and Iman Gadzhi use to stand out and thrive in their business. I'm Talyn, your personal brand consultant at Boss Diplomat. I want to talk about this young man who has taken the internet by storm. 20-year-old Iman Gadzhi. Who is he? Why is he so popular? He has 2 million followers on Instagram and he has close to 5 million YouTube subscribers. Now, this did not happen by accident. In fact, there is a YouTube episode where he's talking about how he has put all of his investment, all of his time growing his personal brand, which has really propelled his business to a whole other level. So let's talk about his personal brand in a little bit more detail. Technique number 1 is know. The know factor. Knowing who this person is so that you feel connected with them and you want to learn more about them, kind of also want to be like them. The reason why Iman Gadzhi has such a big follower because he is directly talking to his target audience who are people just like him. These are young men under the age of 30, maybe even under the age of 25. Iman Gadzhi is young, but he's a young millionaire who absolutely loves his mummy and bought his mummy a house. And there's this big episode about how he made that his goal to buy his mum a house. Through how he shows himself off, Iman Gadzhi is showing himself to be a relatable character because he's talking about things that a lot of 20-year-olds are probably thinking about. And I think a lot of young men are also very publicly saying how much they love their mum. He's able to connect with them on that very personal level. And now he's showing off how he's doing all of these things for her. The other part that he shows about himself is that millionaire lifestyle. Now, what 20-year-old doesn't want to ride on a jet and have fancy clothes and wear all of those watches and have that body of his? He shows off a lot of personal stuff behind the scenes, but it has a very specific angle. He's showing off what other 20-year-olds could have if they worked as hard as him. There's a system in place. This did not happen by accident, and he's using his personal brand to show off his techniques, his strategies, and his know-how so that he is able to get other people who want to be like him buy into his process and into his strategy. If you're serious about building your personal brand or taking your personal brand to the next level, I'm offering a limited free 30-minute mini brand session with me, your Fairy Boss Mother. You're going to have some Talyn time and I'm going to show you what your brand opportunities are as it is. Technique number 2 is the like factor. So you know who this person is. Do you like them? Because if you don't like them and if you think they're an a-hole and a bit arrogant, why would you even want to work with him? This is where the mummy's boy is critical as part of his brand messaging. Whether you're a man or a woman, you'll think that's totally endearing. I mean, I do. I would love for my kid to talk about me and how much he loves me. And that softens his edge a little bit, you know? The fact that he's being vulnerable, talking about his family, and he's not talking about anyone else in his family. He's talking about a mother figure, a woman who had a really powerful impact in his life. And he's decided very intentionally to bring that as part of his brand messaging. And as a result, it's hard not to think of him as a cool, sweet guy. And that makes him a lot more attractive when it comes to showing off a softer side to his personal brand. Now, the final technique is trust. Now, you know who this person is. You like the person that you're seeing. Are they going to scam you? Are they going to take your money and then run off and you'll never see them again? Do they actually do the things that they say they're doing? Or is it just Instagram pretty? Are they showing a real part of them? Are they just doing it for the camera? Like, there's a lot of things that could go wrong when building a personal brand. If your audience do not trust you, then that's going to really tarnish your reputation. The trust factor is in his expertise. His YouTube channel is not about showing off his millionaire lifestyle. That's what Instagram's for. For his YouTube channel, his content is specifically about the systems and the strategies that brought him from $0 to $1 million, and he's teaching his exact formula to his very young audience. How did I do this? How long did it take me to do this? These are all of the mistakes that I made. These are all of the things that I wish I could have done. Here are tips on how you can make your first $50,000 in a month. So by showing off these kind of like expertise, these formulas, the tried and tested strategies that he's worked and proven that it works is how we get to trust him. Iman, you have my respect. What you've built is incredibly powerful, and I hope that you are able to have a ripple effect in the target audience that you are trying to influence. Check out this next episode where I share 3 steps you need to follow to make your personal brand unique and get more clients.